And authorities may be one step closer to catching whoever sent ricin-laced letters to President Obama and New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Ed Lavandera has the latest on the investigation.
Law enforcement officials are questioning a man at this New Boston, Texas home about threatening letters believed to contain ricin sent to President Obama, New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, and a gun control group.
Kind of hits home a little more when it can be someone who's just right down the street.
The three suspicious letters were postmarked in Shreveport, Louisiana. The ones addressed to the president and Mayor Bloomberg never reached them. Both were intercepted at separate off-site mail facilities where letters are screened. White House spokesman Jay Carney has emphasized this in the past when other threatening letters were sent to the president.
The mail is screened, the mail sent here is screened, and that these tests are undertaken at remote sites to mitigate the risk both to those recipients and to the general population.
The FBI is now testing the letters sent to President Obama. Meanwhile, the New York City Police Department says that preliminary testing on the Bloomberg letter came back positive for ricin, a potentially deadly poison made from castor beans. The third letter sent to Washington, D.C. Office of Mayors Against Illegal Guns was opened by its director. A police report says that letter contained a whitish-orange substance. The letters contained an ominous message. "You will have to kill me and my family before you get my guns," it read. "Anyone wants to come to my house will be shot in the face. The right to bear arms is my constitutional, God-given right, and I will exercise that right till the day I die. What's in this letter is nothing compared to what I've got planned for you." Is the battle over gun control really behind these threats?
Well, that's what that seems. Now, it could also be somebody on the other side, trying to make their point by, blaming the people who believe in gun rights.
This latest round of threats has many wondering if ricin is becoming the weapon of choice for intimidation.
Ricin is probably one of the worst ways to try and kill somebody. So I don't see it as a real threat in the sense of an actual capability to kill, but rather to intimidate and attract publicity.
Officials and officers have been on high alert with letters popping up all across the country. Now, the chairman of the Tallahassee Community College Criminal Justice Program weighed in on the issue. We're told that these letters aren't terroristic acts, but more so the work of attention seekers.
Well, what I see out there is a group of people who have a perception that there's been some injustice done to them. The issue doesn't really matter. It's the perception that that individual has.
Now, Tallahassee had its own scares. On April 29th, the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles were forced to evacuate because a letter claimed to have anthrax inside. Now, there were no signs of the substance found, and workers at City Hall on Thursday also came across a suspicious letter, but it turns out it was just food crumbs inside.